Imagine, just imagine, you were in the same room as Albert Einstein as he gave you a physics lesson. Or you shrank down to the size of a cell and went inside the human heart for biology class. Or you went to the Triassic era and had a walk with the dinosaurs for history class. This is the power of the metaverse. Now that I've got your attention, hi, my name is Vivan, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what is the metaverse and should kids be allowed in it. The metaverse is basically a giant 3D internet you can step into. Instead of looking at websites through a phone or computer screen, you put on these special glasses and boom, you're instantly transported into the metaverse. Inside the metaverse, you have an avatar. An avatar is basically your digital person made up of pixels which can do anything a normal human can do. It can eat, sleep, play, purchase things, and much more. You can attend school in a virtual classroom. You can play games with millions of people. You can attend concerts, purchase clothing for your avatar, or even build your own house or store. Right now, the metaverse is in one single place. There are metaverses in many different widespread areas. Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite. Just 3 random games. Would you be surprised if I told you they're all miniature versions of the real metaverse? The metaverse is still growing. It's like the internet 25 years ago. Slow, clunky, but has that infinite potential we now see everywhere. But the real question is, should kids be allowed in the metaverse? I would vouch for kids to be allowed in the metaverse since, well, we're kids. We should be allowed in this magical place, this haven of curiosity and this wonderland of imagination. But I'm not too sure if everyone would agree with me. We need to learn how to keep our foot. We often lose track of time trying to make our wildest imaginations come true. We need to be mindful. How do we do this? The challenge is balance. You need to learn how to keep your foot in the digital world while keeping your head in the real main one. Let me give you an example. My grandmom 20 years ago could only speak to my uncle in the USA through a special device once a week through a special device called the Vonage. 15 years ago, my mom could only communicate to my dad in Germany via emails only. And now here we are, shopping for products all across the globe, sending minute by minute updates to our family, whether it be a picture from lunch or exam marks. The point I'm making here is, technology has advanced greatly in the past 2 decades, and my friends and I are standing right in the middle of this wonderful technological advancement. Right now, there have been, but I'm not too sure but parents also have a reason not to let kids into the metaverse. In recent times, there have been rumors of scam deals and cyberbullying going around the web, and poor innocent children are caught right in the middle of this. I'm not saying we can prevent this, but I'm saying we can stop this from happening to us. We need to exercise caution and set a few ground rules. The problem is we kids don't really tend to follow the rules. So parents have their own reasons for not letting us use the metaverse. But I'm sure if kids and parents both agreed on a few ground rules, kids followed it, parents could safely teach them how to experience their own metaverse. I mean, think of it. We are the next generation. If anybody is going to stop diseases, explore new planets, or invent new machines, it's gonna be us. We deserve this opportunity. The metaverse is not coming. It's already here, built by dreamers, coders, and yes, by all of us. The question is, will we shape it with courage and wisdom, or will we let it shape us? The future is watching. Let's give it something worth remembering. People would often say the sky is the limit. But remember, with the metaverse, there is no limit. Thank you.